everybody, welcome back to Fallout 4. Last time we boarded this giant ship called the Pridwin.
Hey there.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Well, what are you doing out here then? Anyway, as that guy said, indirectly, we're going to meet Elder Maxon. Or Markson. Maxon? Maxon. Whatever, I'm gonna first get all of these. Right. And loot his ship.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. It's ad victoriam.
Ad Victorium.
Ad victorium.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and scent
Sir.
and shoot them into space.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire, and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll
Awesome.
do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Awesome. And I'm kind of happy that they don't shoot Nick immediately.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Adjusting internal ballonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
I know there is stuff here. And he did say to become familiar with the ship, so let's just scrub it clean. So this is the forecastle, right? Plunger. What do I need a plunger for? Okay. Not weird at all. That there's a plunger sitting outside. Well, it's gonna take you back to the past. Hint, hint. Life preserver. Spring. I thought it was more useful. And I'm surprised they even have
Superstructure
pipe
integrity green.
weapons,
Hull plating
like
stable.
pipe pistols and pipe stuff. Is there something? Right. Hello. Short combat shotgun. I know I have another combat shotgun, so I can change it up. Short light combat shotgun. That's what I wanted. Tin can.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Okay. Well, if the reactor is at 100%, that's good, right? Of course it's good. It's 100%. Like, seriously, I'm not that stupid.
Status report. Green across the board, sir. Nothing new. Good. Carry on.
Hello? Who's here? Fusion cells. Thank you. Oh, it's Captain Kell. Huh. Nothing fairly useful there. No side quests or anything like that. Oh, so they already heard. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Paladin dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
Can you look at me?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Now, Valentine's Sanctuary. Of course, that's where everyone goes. That hot plate is mine. What are those stim packs?
Proctor Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him.
Oh, Tito. Pork and beans, buff out, insta mash. Even dog food. Oh, why did I pick up the dog food? Ah, whatever. Just give me that.
Watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Well, isn't that how it should work?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed?
Well,
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no.
Of course not.
Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
I'm still a bit shocked that a lot of people answer yes to that question. It's not garbage, Dance. You'll see what will happen to Sanctuary once I get enough of this stuff. Especially because I need Radex and Stropilos, and please don't talk to me now. I don't want to get into a conversation. And I cannot take the microscope. Dang it. A lot of vodka. I guess the vodka can double as it's alcohol, so yeah, it makes sense.
Medical report, Knight. Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous.
Oh, that's all? Okay.
I'd stay away from ferals.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. List.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Well,
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts, anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
the sentiment is mutual. Ah, look at that kitty. He's just laying on the ground there. He's so cute. I wanna pet him. I wanna pet him. I wanna pet him. I don't know. I love animals.
Finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done.
How are you talking through the wall? That doesn't make any sense. And honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna get my power armor now.
You think the Commonwealth is
Ingram?
bad?
So,
You should
you're
see
the
the
new
captain
recruit
at
I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Would you mind looking at me?
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Well,
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor.
Yes.
Pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Can't I just grab the fusion core? Well, I guess everyone would turn hostile and just attack me without a second thought. So maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. You know what? Good for you. Because I don't care. Well, maybe if it relates to me. Hell, oh, first things first. Change the fusion core. Because I don't want to waste it. And now,
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
well, it is power armor and this is a station. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Did I say anything to you about that? No, so please shut up.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on the gunner. Ad Victoriam, sister.
Ad Victoriam, sis.
Inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
How am I an inspiration? I didn't do anything yet.
Proctor. Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't fight.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The
Well,
good
you have
news
to
is by
run.
having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Sounds good.
Use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Sure. And what is that I see there? It's an Exo 1 helmet. I wanna get it. I wanna get it. Okay, I'm being desperate. And there's one more thing one more person I can meet here. Where is
By
she?
Elder Maxon's orders,
Hi.
all forms of technology have been confiscated or collected. Commonwealth's in danger.
Scribe.
There she is.
Dr. Ingram, my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a theory so far. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
Well,
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, sister. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
So, you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team. Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
well, what can you do? What can you ask for?
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Good. Ad Victorium, Squires.
Ad Victorium!
Ah, they're so hilarious.
Dr. Abrams said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just,
What
what if I miss?
if you miss? Well, you hit me and I get mad. That's what happens.
Sweet.
Sure. Firing.
Oh wait, I can pick expert locks.
Yes.
Everything
Remember,
holding together?
We're out here representing the
You
Brotherhood.
know.
Good.
Let's make them proud.
Firing.
All right, all right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Oh, flamer fuel. That's awesome.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Yeah.
Log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridwin in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
I have one word of advice for her. It can always, always be worse. So be glad with what you have. Because others have it worse. Like almost most of the time. Actually, always. Someone can have it worse than you. No matter what happens, like someone can have it worse. It is feasible. Sharpshooter stowage. Ah! Broke it. Come on. There it is.
That's it.
Charging laser sniper rifle. Yes, please. Can I jump and land? Yeah, maybe shouldn't do it. I'm just gonna get back in here. Okay. So now that we're done with the meet and greet and all that stuff. Oops. I think I'm gonna end it here. So, if you enjoyed to see, as always, please like, comment, share. Why do I do that? You know, whatever. I'm used to. So, press the thumbs up, press the red button next to my profile picture, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.